What's going on, y'all? Profitz here, back with another video, and today's kind of just a little update video. Nothing crazy really going on here, but yeah, so far anything different that's happened from the last video is just me continuously trying to learn futures. Now, for me, that's pretty much just taking the concepts that I learned in Forex and switching it over to the future side, and also trading on a lower time frame, much lower time frame, because I was mostly swing trading Forex before making the switch. And if you haven't seen my last video, go check that video out. That's me just kind of explaining why I'm switching from Forex to futures and why I think it's finally time, or at least for the most part. I do still have one Forex account open, and that's just like a personal account for swing trades. But for the most part, my day trading is going to be trading futures. And sorry, my throat's I'm a little bit sick right now. I'm kind of getting over just, I don't know what it is, really bad allergies or something. So my voice may sound a little nasally in this video. But anyways, so far just been learning futures and just better understanding how these indices move on a lower time frame. Now, I used to trade like the 5 and 15-minute time frame on NASDAQ. So I do have some experience back when I used to trade supply and demand. And some of those concepts are actually coming back now that I've switched to futures and back to the smaller time frame. I am starting to implement supply and demand, but I'm also learning fair value gaps, which I did use along with supply and demand, but I'm learning them on a deeper level now. Fair value gaps and inverse fair value gaps are FVGs or IFVGs. So I'm definitely learning both of those concepts, and I'm going to say it's going okay. It is a learning curve. For anyone that switched from Forex to futures, from futures to Forex, from options to futures, if you've ever traded or switched asset classes in your trading, then you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that it is a learning curve. And not just how the market moves, because you're pretty much watching the same market for all these different asset classes. It's just a different way of trading them. So it's not as much how the market moves, but how to just pull off trading and moving your take profits and stop losses, trailing your stop loss, moving your stops to break even. Like, everything is different when it comes to the platforms you're using and everything like that. So right now I'm trading a lucid funding evaluation, and so that's through Tradivate, which is the platform that they use, which a lot of most for futures, excuse me, I'm so used to saying Forex. Most futures trading platforms or funding companies are going to use Tradivate, or at least have it as an option. So I use Tradivate, and then I sign in on Tradivate through TradingView, and I trade actually and execute on TradingView, which is really nice. But it has taken some getting used to. So a few of my trades, I actually wasn't able to exit, or I was confused on how to exit. So like I said, it's just a learning process. I'm taking it slow. I've had this evaluation for a week now, or actually, yeah, I think about a week, and I haven't blown it. So that's really good. A lot of people will get an evaluation and blow it in one day, especially with futures, because let me tell you, coming from Forex space, when I used to buy, 100K challenges, boom, that's $500. When you're buying these futures challenges, you can buy a 50K, which is the most popular and kind of what seems to be what everyone recommends when it comes to what you're trying to get value-wise out of a futures firm. 50K challenge or evaluation is, depending on what firm you go with, $100 or less for the most part. So I literally got mine, and there's discount codes everywhere with all these different influencers and stuff like that. So right now, I think I got mine for like $60, and I'm trading a 50K eval for $50, $60. So that's pretty cool. You can get even apex accounts for like as low as $30, $40 a lot of times, with like 80-90% off value discount codes. So it is definitely a cheaper way to get evaluations, but you also have to be careful with that, because if you pay less money for an evaluation, you might think, oh, it's just $30, it's just $50, it's just $100, and you don't treat it as serious, and you just think, you know what, I can just buy a new one, and then you end up failing it when you could have passed it. So trading, and it's been a learning curve, like I said. So if we want to look at my account back end here, as you can see, I am down. I've had 3 trading days Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday this past week, and down on all of those, unfortunately. But it's okay. We still have about $750 of drawdown limit, so that'll be roughly for me like 2 to 3 trades. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to click that one. 2 to 3 trades, depending on what exactly, how many minis I'm using. I mostly trade or micros. I mostly trade the micro E mini Nasdaq or MNQH 2026. This is mainly where I execute my trades and also where I perform my TA, my technical analysis. So this is where I've been executing on. Here's a little trade I did take this week. This was a win. Little supply zone, broke structure, or actually tapped in, came down, came up again, rejected, broke structure, boom, I got in and picked up a nice 68 points, which is very nice. But look at this. I'm trading on the 1 minute time frame. If you would have asked me 5 months ago, 6 months ago, if I would be trading on the 1 minute time frame, I'd probably say never, because I was a swing trader looking at the 4 hour and 1 hour. But I've been able to take those concepts and still look at the higher time frames and get my daily bias of where I think the market might go, but then just analyze it on a smaller scale of the 5 minute, 1 minute, and 15 minute time frame mostly. It was also a supply zone on the 15 or on 5 minute, so you could see this is another supply zone, but it's just moved down to here, which did tap in and then hit TP, which is nice. A couple other trades, I was looking for this one, it didn't hit. This one ended up tapping in, I hit that for a TP as well. But as you can see, I still came out mostly negative throughout my 3 trading days, which is okay. Like, I'm just taking it slow and learning. I didn't blow it in 1 or 2 trades, which is nice, which, like I said, a lot of people do, especially when first starting out. So glad I wasn't in that boat. But yeah, learning IFVGs and fair value gaps like I have never before. This is a tool that recognizes them automatically. It's just the Lux Algo fair value gap. A lot of futures traders use this this indicator. So just learning, and I want to keep you guys updated on kind of how these challenges go, how these evaluations go, and just, how I progress through this learning curve, this learning process. So yeah, this is really just an update video. I hope you guys are doing good, and yeah, appreciate you guys watching. If you are interested in sticking along with the journey, I plan on making more videos in the future on just my whole, how these challenges go, my trading strategies that I'm using, what's working, what's not working, what I'm learning throughout the process, my psychology, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys subscribe, like the video, so you guys can stay up to date with everything that's going on. But I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.